starts now. It's What's Happening from the All Indiana Podcast Network.
What's happening?
It's what's happening this week in Indy and surrounding areas.
Tell me more.
This is In the Community. In the Community.
Welcome to the In the Community podcast. I'm Wish TV's events manager, Allan Haw. Thanks for letting me help you plan a great weekend. And let me tell you, this is going to be a big one. It is the one we've been waiting for. It is NBA All-Star weekend here in Indianapolis. There is a lot to do, but I'm here to help you find the best stuff. Here's what's happening this weekend, Friday, February 16th through Sunday, February 18th, 2024. This week, of course, it is all things All-Star, plus more from the Wish TV community calendar. Let's make it a great weekend and find out what's going on in the community.
Did you know that parents rank financial literacy as the #1 most difficult life skill to teach? Meet Greenlight, the debit card and money app for families. With Greenlight, you can send money to kids quickly, set up chores, automate allowance, and keep an eye on your kids' spending with real-time notifications. Kids learn to earn, save, and spend wisely, and parents can rest easy knowing their kids are learning about money with guardrails in place. Try Greenlight risk-free today at greenlight.com/Wondery.
Why choose a Sleep Number smart bed?
Can I make my site softer?
Can I make my site firmer?
Can we sleep cooler?
Sleep Number does that. Cools up to 8 times faster and lets you choose your ideal comfort on either side. Your Sleep Number setting. It's the Sleep Number biggest sale of the year. All beds on sale, up to 50% off the limited edition smart bed. Limited time. All Sleep Number smart beds offer temperature solutions for your best sleep. Check it out at a Sleep Number store or sleepnumber.com today.
This week's featured event is a night of uproarious laughter and top-notch entertainment as acclaimed comedian Mike Epps delivers a one-of-a-kind throwback concert that guarantees a memorable experience for your All-Star weekend.
I don't know if you guys know this, but the NBA All-Star Game is going to be here in Indianapolis.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah. It's a massive week, and the Madam Walker Legacy Center is the place to be for All-Star Weekend. And on February 16th, we're throwing it back with Mike Epps and the All-Star Throwback After Party at the Madam Walker Legacy Center. Here with more is Mariah Ivy with the Madam Walker Legacy Center. Thanks for being here.
Of course, it's a pleasure.
What I love about this is we already know that the All-Star Gospel Celebration is happening also at Madam Walker, but this is like a next level, another opportunity to showcase what you guys do, where you are, who you are, and also just celebrate the city in itself, right?
Absolutely.
Talk about how this came to be and why you guys are the perfect location for this party.
Well, I mean, the Madam Walker Legacy Center, for its history, it's been here since 1927, which is something to celebrate in and of itself. And sitting on Indiana Avenue, such an iconic street that means so much to the community. So what better place than to host some of the legends that we love so much. And so with Mike Epps coming on Friday, he is featuring some of the greatest voices, artists and icons in the hip-hop industry, such as Rakim, Moni Love, shout out to Women in Hip Hop, right? Chubb Rock, and many, many more, all hosted by Mike Epps himself. So we're really excited to celebrate.
You alluded to this a little bit, but if you know anything about the history of Indiana Avenue and the Madam Walker Legacy Center, like that was the cream of the crop spot where people were coming to hang out, party, have a good time, massive artists coming through there. This just is a continuation of the history of that, right?
100%, yes.
Why is that important for the city of Indianapolis, especially during a celebration like this?
Well, I would say as an artist myself, a part of our job is to tell the story, to preserve the stories, to protect the stories, and to amplify those stories, right? And so by continuing to be intentional with how we curate, being intentional with what we cultivate and how we activate the space, we are continuing that work. We are literally uplifting the legacy of Madam Walker and all of the greats around her, before her, and after her. So we look at this work and we take it very seriously, and we're excited to continue it.
What's this party going to look like? What do people need to know?
People need to know that they're going to have an amazing time.
Yeah, they are.
They're going to have an amazing time. They are going to celebrate hip-hop, because hip-hop just celebrated 50 years as well in 2023, and we did that with Dougie Fresh, and so we're excited to continue that. So folks should head over to our website, grab those tickets, because we're running a promo right now.
And I understand you have a promo code as well for people. It's on the screen there. Tell people about this promo code.
Yes, so you can grab your tickets today, $10 $10 off with promo code MIKE. That's MIKE. And you can come and rock out with us next week.
We know that the world's eyes are going to be on the city for the All-Star game. There are going to be hundreds of thousands of people coming in for this event. For you guys being the center point with this and the All-Star celebration, that has to be so exciting for you and for the city. Yeah.
Absolutely. We're excited. It's an honor. It's an honor to lead a cultural venue and to host and to hold space for these kinds of activations. And so we look forward to it.
Get those tickets because it's going to be an absolute blast. We're actually going to have Mike Epps next week on the show to talk about his party at the Madam Walker Legacy Center. Mariah, thank you so much. We appreciate your time and all the work you guys are doing. It's going to be an absolute blast. We'll have all that information at lifestylelive.tv, including that promo code, Amber.
I feel like you might be a little excited.
I'm very excited. Listen, I want a party, and I love that they're just happening all over the city.
Secure your spot for an unforgettable evening at the Mike Epps All-Star Throwback concert on Friday, February 16th, hosted at the prestigious and historic Madam Walker Legacy Center. Check out this lineup. You've got Rakim, Kwame, Moni Love, Greg Nice, Dana Dane, and Chubb Rock. It is a night you won't want to miss at the Madam Walker Theater. All right, it is NBA All-Star Weekend, so of course there must be a tip-off event to get things going, right? Well, that will happen Thursday, the 15th at 6 o'clock on Bicentennial Unity Plaza, just outside Gainbridge Fieldhouse. The festivities are the official tip-off to NBA All-Star 2024. The tip-off, presented by the NBA All-Star 2024 Host Committee, is a collaboration with Gang Gang, Innovative, and Dodd Technologies, and will celebrate Indiana's unique connection to basketball, arts, and culture. The event is free and open to the public, but space is limited and only 5,000 tickets will be issued. Fever legend Tamika Catchings and Indy native and nationally renowned comedian and actor Mike Epps will MC this first-of-its-kind, high-energy 45-minute celebration. The program will include a musical performance by a surprise national artist who I promise you, will not want to miss. Appearances by NBA and Pacers legends, music performed by local artists as well, a fireworks display. There's a whole lot more going on. Gates to Bicentennial Unity Plaza are going to be opening at 5 o'clock. The program will start at 6. You do have to have a ticket to enter. The 17th Annual All-Star Gospel Celebration set to take place on Thursday at 7 o'clock, hosted by NBA veteran and former National Basketball Players Association VP Maurice Mo Evans, alongside three-time NBA All-Star host Jacinda Jacobs, as well as others. The event will be held at the Madam C.J. Walker Theater on 617 Indiana Avenue, aims to pay tribute to NBA players, community leaders, and notable individuals who make a significant impact on the lives of others and their communities. The honorees include NBA players, NBA legends, hometown heroes, and more. The celebration will feature stellar performances by Grammy Award-winning artist Maverick City's Dante Bowe and Kalante Gavin, along with stellar award-winning gospel saxophonist Angela Christie and Fox's The Four winner Evie McKinney. The NBA crossover is taking place at the Indiana Convention Center from February 16th to the 18th, and it is a multi-day interactive fan event that brings basketball culture to the forefront, featuring more than 350,000 square feet of basketball and interactive experiences, player appearances, live performances, and unique activations focused on art, music, fashion, technology, and entertainment. The NBA crossover is open to the public from 3 until 9. There are 3 entry time periods, and note the NBA crossover tickets do not get you access to the NBA crossover concert series. But if you purchase a 3-day NBA crossover concert series ticket, it does include access to the NBA crossover. Children 2 and under are free. And speaking of the NBA crossover concerts, global cultural icon T-Pain, along with the multi-platinum Grammy Award-winning artist, DJ, and producer Zedd. They'll tip off the NBA crossover concert series at the Michelob Ultra Courtside Concert at the Indiana Convention Center, 9 o'clock on February 16th. On Saturday the 17th, 4-time Grammy Award-winning country singer and songwriter Keith Urban, as well as Grammy-nominated country singer Walker Hayes, they'll perform at the NBA Experience's Saturday pregame before the State Farm NBA All-Star Saturday night. Doors open for that at 3 o'clock. And Lil Wayne set to perform at the NBA Crossover Concert Series Sunday at 3. Now, you know that the stars come out for NBA All-Star Weekend, and you know you'll find them at the Ruffles NBA All-Star Celebrity Game. That takes place at Lucas Oil Stadium On Friday, the 16th at 7 o'clock, the game features a wide array of celebrities ranging from the worlds of music, sports, film, and a whole lot more. And you may have heard about this all-new innovative LED court. This will be our first look at this thing, and it is cool. It'll carry an endless amount of animation capabilities throughout the game. There's a dynamic three-point line, court graphics, a whole lot more. I've got a friend on the inside who's part of the crew setting all of this up, and he tells me that this LED court is, in his words, dope AF. Now, while we're at it, let's give a shout out to my friend Kevin and all of the members of IATSE. They're all working really hard behind the scenes to make this whole weekend happen. So a big hand for those guys, huh? The NBA's annual showcase of premier young talent, the 2024 Panini Rising Stars, it's set February the 16th at 9 o'clock at Gainbridge Fieldhouse as part of NBA All-Star 2024. A player draft by honorary coaches Pau Gasol, Tamika Catchings, and Jalen Rose was held, and Victor Wembanyama going first overall to Team Pau. Detlef Schrempf also coaching a team of NBA G League players in this. For the third straight season, the showcase will feature a 3-game mini-tournament among 4 teams comprised of NBA rookies, sophomores, and NBA G League players. All 3 games in the mini-tournament will be played to a final target score, which means each game ends on a made basket or a free throw rather than when time expires. The 2 semifinal games played to a final target score of 40, and the final game featuring the winners will be played to a final target score of 25 to determine the tournament champion. Tipping off Saturday morning at 11 at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, NBA All-Star Practice and Media Day presented by AT&T. That'll feature All-Star players and coaches poised to participate in the 73rd NBA All-Star Game the very next day. The All-Stars will share their thoughts and answer questions during the media availability and then take to the court for practice with their coaches and teammates right after that. AT&T will be the presenting partner of the NBA HBCU Classic for the 3rd consecutive year. Classic participants Virginia Union University and Winston-Salem State University from the Central Intercollegiate Athletic Association each will receive $100,000 from the NBA and AT&T as part of their ongoing commitment and support to historically black colleges and universities. Additionally, HBCUs will be showcased throughout the weekend through various activations and celebrations. On Saturday, the 17th, coverage of the 2024 NBA HBCU Classic presented by AT&T will begin at 2 o'clock and be simulcast on TNT, NBA TV, and ESPN2 with Grant Hill, Chris Haynes, and Brian Custer serving as the on-air broadcast team. ESPN hosts and HBCU alumni Stephen A. Smith from WSSU and Shannon Sharp from Savannah State University. He'll appear on telecasts to discuss their HBCU experiences. But this is bigger than just a game. Also taking place during NBA All-Star 2024 in association with the HBCUs, there'll be additional opportunities for the student athletes and a broader range of HBCU students focused on professional development. Other HBCU student activities and partner activations include, in partnership with AT&T, the NBA and NBA Foundation hosting a career development session for students from Winston-Salem State University, Virginia Union University, all of the local HBCUs, and AT&T Rising Future Makers. Featured guests will include NBA and AT&T executives, corporate partners, and NBA staff from various departments. Now, of course, there's got to be a pep rally with this too, right? The Winston-Salem State University Red Sea of Sound and Virginia Union University Ambassadors of Sound marching bands and each university's cheer teams will perform at a pep rally that's open to fans and hosted by Google in its interactive Pixel Combine experience at Crane Bay Event Center. Now, as an associate partner of the NBA HBCU Classic, Starry will host an NBA HBCU Classic pregame celebration for fans to attend in anticipation of the Classic matchup. The brand will bring some of its NBA All-Star activations to fans with Starry Fizz Fest, featuring hoops competitions, prizes, and a whole lot more. The experience will also feature DJs, black fraternity and sorority performances, educational resources from HBCU organizations, and a voter engagement activation from the NBA's civic engagement partner, Vote.org. The NBA's Creative Services Group will host the 4th annual Student Art Showcase, which aims to inspire the next generation of emerging artists and designers by providing them with mentorship, career opportunities, and increased visibility. The showcase will select 6 artists whose art will be featured throughout All-Star venues, and for the 3rd year, the NBA will identify 11 HBCU students from across the country to serve as event interns for multiple departments within the league office while receiving hands-on career development training. The students will have the opportunity to see behind the scenes of NBA All-Star 2024 and serve in a variety of roles across various NBA league office departments. So if you see one of them, congratulate them and say hi. The State Farm All-Star Saturday Night, that's taking place Saturday night, February 17th at Lucas Oil Stadium, along with that LED court at 35,000 fans gathering to watch the league's brightest stars showcase their skills in the AT&T Slam Dunk, the Starry Three-Point Contest, and Kia Skills Challenge. The event tips off at 8 o'clock. Singer and Oscar-winning actress Jennifer Hudson, she's performing the halftime show at the 2024 NBA All-Star Game. She's also been said to be dating Common, who's going to be hosting All-Starry Night at Newfields. It's a star-studded evening at Newfields. Join Common, along with NBA star George Hill and friends, to dance the night away at the Loom Indianapolis featuring Van Gogh at All-Starry Night, sponsored by Uncle Nearest and Michelob Ultra. Mix and mingle with the stars. Enjoy an open bar with a curated selection of spirits, wine, and brews, including signature cocktails by Uncle Nearest. Newfield's own Chef Patrick Russ will be MVP of the evening, serving up a winning spread of delicious culinary selections. All-Starry Night is an Amp Harris production, and performances will set the tone for a slam dunk of an evening. Dress like a star, the attire is fun, formal. Well, then there's the main event. The 73rd NBA All-Star Game will take place 8 o'clock on Sunday, February 18th at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. As the league celebrates basketball's deep roots in the state of Indiana, the All-Star Game will feature the return of both the classic matchup between the Eastern Conference and the Western Conference and the traditional scoring system with 4 12-minute quarters and 12 players selected from each conference. Now, all weekend, you can check out art in the heart of downtown during Butter at Indy's home court at the Indianapolis Arts Garden and throughout downtown. This is the first expansion of Butter, and it will include the work of 29 Black artists. You can expect to find thought-provoking art, light, and place-based activations slated in the cultural corridor. The event is free and open to the public with an RSVP available on Eventbrite. And, of course, don't forget the parties. There are dozens and dozens of them going on all weekend long, way more than I could possibly mention in one podcast. But if you click the link in the show notes, you'll see a full list of all of those DJs, bands, parties, comedy, gatherings of all sorts to celebrate your NBA All-Star weekend. And that's about all we've got time for, but of course there is more going on in the community than just basketball. You can check out all of the events on the Wish TV community calendar when you click the link in the show notes. These are just a few of the events you'll find on the Wish TV community calendar. If you need more information about these events, you want to check out other events, or you have an event you'd like to share, go to the community section of wishtv.com and click on the community calendar. To keep up on everything going on, make sure you follow this show and follow Wish TV on Facebook, too. I'm Wish TV's events manager, Allan Haw. I'll be back again next week to help you plan a great weekend with In the Community on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
From Wish TV, this is In the Community. Discover more and learn more about what's happening in Indy and surrounding areas at wishtv.com.
And when you follow Wish TV on Facebook,
Check out more podcasts from the All Indiana Podcast Network now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.